All right. Hi, everyone. It's Wednesday. It's tea time with Pam night. And tonight we are talking nailing your nutrition. I'm using tonight as that lovely, the amazing kickoff to our Master Your Metabolism event next week. Give everybody a couple more minutes to get on here. Um, I'm really looking forward to sharing a lot of tools and a lot of valuable content on how you can really level up your nutrition routine, having new complements to add to your already growing healthy lifestyle. I know I had done a poll about a week ago of what things you guys were getting really interested in. And I know oils and nutrition were on the top of the list. So I know beginning of this year, we talked a lot about meditation and movement, kind of helping you set up your routine. So now we're going to jumpstart and get into the other side of a healthy lifestyle, and that's the food side. Now, I'm a huge foodie, so I am very much looking forward to the next few weeks. So again, today we're going to talk a little bit about basics as far as nutrition and getting on board. Next week's all about mastering your metabolism and how to do it. February, we'll talk a little bit more about how nutrition plays an important role in your daily routine, in your healthy lifestyle, and get you set up. And then in March, we kick off our spring cleanse, getting ready to rock your best self, feel amazing, and set you up for spring, for summer. Get yourself in a healthy and happy mindset. So again, tonight we are talking nailing your nutrition with 3 easy steps. Now, while these 3 easy steps are not a replacement to any kind of already food plan you're on, any kind of diet you may be on, we are going to talk 3 simple steps that you can use to enhance your nutrition. So if you're out there with me tonight, it looks like people are starting to get on. Definitely give me a shout. Say hi. Let me know where you're from. Let me know what kind of tea you're into tonight. Me, I'm just going with simple green tea. But whatever you've got, yeah. So give me a shout. Let me know what's going on. As we talk, if you have any questions or any thoughts or anything pops in your head, go ahead and definitely throw that out there for me. We'll answer questions as we go. So again, tonight we are kicking off nailing your nutrition with 3 simple steps. Next week, we'll go even more in depth with mastering your metabolism. There is still time to get supplies. So if you're looking to not only learn the program, but get hands-on and involved, let me know, and I will help you get set up, and we can talk about how to get your supplies. And this is a great jumpstart for the month of February, because again, I know this poll we talked about, you guys want to learn more about nutrition, more about oils, and then come March, again, it's cleanse month, so don't get scared, don't run away yet. So tonight, so one of the biggest and most simple ways that you can enhance your nutrition routine is hydration. I cannot speak enough about hydration. Water is key. Water, your body is made up of, I believe it's something like, I think it's like 70% water. It's huge. I mean, you function on being hydrated. When you're not hydrated, that's when your stress levels go up, when your anxiety goes up, your ability to respond is not near the level it should be at. You might get headaches, you might get cramps, all these terrible things. Water, 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 water. Now, for me, that was a hard concept when I first really got involved. Drinking plain old water was just boring to me. You know, you'd rather have that sugar. You want that soda. You want that energy drink, whatever you got going on. Water is huge. Okay, so tonight we are talking 3 simple steps. And again, my first one here is going to be hydration. Now, not easy for everyone. I know it's really hard. Sometimes you forget about it. You get going through your day, and you get the kids off to school, and then maybe you're grocery shopping, you're going to work, you're in that conference call. You've got all this stuff going on. Keep that bottle with you. constantly drink your water. I mean, even if it sounds silly, maybe you got to set an alarm on your phone. Hydration is going to be the key to putting you in the best space, the best mindset. Because again, when you're hydrated, you are leveling up your ability to focus. Your productivity is going to go up. Your responsiveness to what is going on around you is going to go up. Your ability just to feel healthier, you'll feel more full. You're not going to want to eat and snack, because a lot of times when your body's craving sugars and it's craving kind of like those sweets and things like that, your body's dehydrated. It's trying to tell you, it's like, I need water. So don't be that guy in the desert kind of crawling along. Enjoy it while you've got it. Now, again, for me, that was not always easy. Like, again, me and water, not so much. I'd want something with the bubbles, the carbonation. So if mineral water is your thing, take that on. Flavored water, I kind of watch, because you don't always know, like, because you got to watch the sugar that's in there. Again, for me, being big into my my doTERRA oils, I carry different ones that I can put inside of my water. Now, bear in mind, there are a lot of essential oils in the world that you can purchase, whether it's theirs, maybe it's Young Living. Make sure you know what you're putting into your body. When you go to like CVS and you read the back and it says, hey, watch out for like skin irritations, or don't put this in your body, probably not something you should be diffusing in your home either. So my go-to choice, I love lemon in my water, whether it's fresh lemon, it's the oil, whatever you like to do. Lemon is big for me. And that also works as a natural detox for your body. It's going to help you flush out toxins that are floating around in there that are hanging out. So it's really good for you. And when you're flushing all these things out of your body, you're actually creating space. You're creating a healthy spot to be. So now if you're just joining me tonight, go ahead, like I said, give me a shout. Let me know where you're joining me from. Right now we're talking hydration. Does anyone have a favorite flavor that they put in their water? What is your biggest way to enhance your water? Again, I love lemon. I use like a drop of my lemon oil. Maybe you like to put cucumber in your water, grapefruit, orange, peppermint, whatever your go-to is. Because again, for me, hydration is that number one simple step. Because now you're filling your body, you're giving yourself the ability to be more focused, more productive, more responsive. You're no longer creating this space in your body where you feel like you need sugar, or you feel like you need sweets, or you feel like you need something. A lot of times that's just your body telling you, I need water. So go ahead and listen to it. And again, that's going to help you feel fuller most of the time. You're not going to be wanting to grab for your snacks. You're not going to be needing certain things. Hydration, hydration, hydration. So not only is it good for your diet, not only is it good for your brain function, it is amazing for your skin. Okay, because your skin is absorbing that water. It is taking in those nutrients. It's taking in what it needs in order to be its nice, clear, healthy looking glow. When you're dehydrated, your skin dries out. You get that scaly look. It's just not a good time. So go ahead and do me a favor. And while we're talking about nutrition this week, we're going into Master Your Metabolism next week. Find yourself a favorite water bottle. So maybe you have one at home already. Maybe now it's an excuse to go shopping. If you're going to put oils in your water, make sure it is a glass or a stainless steel bottle, because oils don't do well with the plastic. If you're just putting fruit into your water, that is cool too. I myself have a nice glass water bottle that I'd gotten at a big yoga event. That is my baby. Like, it is my third arm. So go ahead and find yourself a bottle that you know you can carry with you, you can keep with you, and constantly drink. Okay, so hydration, hydration, hydration. That is nutrition, nailing your nutrition, step one. Water. Okay, so does anybody have any questions or thoughts on step one? Okay, if you're catching the replay, you're getting in here a little later, definitely go ahead and give me a hashtag replay, tag me, let me know you're here. If any questions kind of come up, definitely give me a shout. I want to hear from you, okay? Now, the second step I want to talk about for nailing your nutrition is very, very simple. How do you know how much water okay, so Brianne is asking me, how do you know how much water you should drink? They say for my weight, I should have 96 ounces. but at 32 to 40 ounces, I'm usually good. Okay, there is a math solution. I have it on my phone. Give me 1 second, because this is something that I am going to share the workbook for Master Your Metabolism tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. I think tomorrow it's going up. Okay, so that is definitely going to help you with that. But I'm going to find this for you, because there is a math for those of us that love math. Let's see. So forgive me. Here we go. Water. Oops. Okay. So a really good guideline. I mean, they say women should have like that. I think it's like 90 ounces. So like you're 96, you're right on track. But basically, you want to take whatever your weight is. So you don't have to share with me. You don't have to tell me. So I'm going to take my own in here. And then you want to times that by 0.5. Okay. So you're going to times that by 0.5. And that is how many ounces you realistically should drink a day. That is if you're totally sedentary, you're not going, say, to hot yoga, you're not going to the gym, you're not out running 8 miles. If you're very, very active, you should add another 12 ounces for every 30 minutes of heavy, sweaty exercise you got going on. So just bare bones basic, you're taking your weight, and you're going to multiply that by 0.5. I will leave that in here just in case. So how much water do you drink? So it's going to equal your weight times 0.5. That is your goal. So again, if you're active and you're doing more than 30 minutes a day, add another 12 ounces. Does that make sense? So if you kind of use that as your guideline, that's a really good spot to be. And that will help you get your intake and where it'll help you continue to help you, get good skin, get you out of that brain fog, leave you feeling full. I'm telling you, if you drink water every day, you're going to be surprised at the amount of mental focus you're going to have. You're very welcome. No, that was a great question. I love that. We're going to get even more involved into hydration as our week goes on here, and then definitely big time next week. I am a huge advocate of hydration. Like I said, my water bottle is like a third arm to me. I'm always with that thing. So do whatever you can to try and get that water in your system. Again, for me, plain water, I get very bored very easily. I like to flavor my stuff. So again, I use my lemon. I'll do old-fashioned cucumber water. Grapefruit's always fun. Orange is another one. I never got too big into the peppermint, but there are a lot of people out there that do like it. There are so many things you can add to your water to really play with it. I mean, even other fruits, if you're into that, if you like strawberries, whatever your jam is. But definitely, yeah, get involved with the hydration. So, and I had a friend of mine, and that used to be what they would tell me all the time. The key to survival is hydration. So take that for what it's worth. So again, that is tip number 1. Now, going into tip number 2 is all about colors. So kind of like that concept of eating the rainbow. Now, for me, I eat a lot of veggies. My diet is primarily keto. I'm pretty healthy. I won't say I'm 100% keto because I am that girl. If I do want to, order a pizza on a Friday night, that's going to happen. But for the most part, I am a pretty big fan of keto. Now, greens, like eat more greens, like get your colors in. Now, one simple way to do that is not just, your fruits and your veggies and that concept, but I like to have fun. So when I add things to my foods, I'm all about the sauces. So what kind of colors can I get onto my food? Healthy fats are good, especially if you're on keto. So like your dressings are great. So maybe you have that ranch, so you got your white. Maybe you go a little buffalo, so you got some orange going on. Green, maybe you do some pesto. Anything you can kind of use to spice it up and liven up your food. Because just going traditional, like, let me eat more veggies. Yeah, I've got my broccoli and my sweet potato and my beets. Yeah, these colors are great. You want that in your system. But it's important to have fun. You get to be adults and, you're looking at your kids. I'm looking at my nephews and I'm like, don't play with your food. Like, oh my God. No, have fun. Get your sauces, get your dipping, get yourself rocking. I like to do that because it just helps me get a good, fun balance onto my food. Because otherwise, again, I get bored. Plain water bores me. Plain salad bores me. I mean, like tonight, I've got chicken cooking in my oven. I'm going to have some broccoli. And then I'm putting a salad on there, and I'm going to find the most fun-looking dressing I've got hanging out in my cabinet. I like the sauces. I like the fun stuff. I like to liven up my food. Because being bored is going to kill your nutrition plan. I find that is one of the biggest, I won't say complaints, but that's one of like the biggest challenges I hear from people is I'm bored. I can only have, chicken and veggies and rice every day. And I'm like, no, really? No, there is so much more you can do to liven up your diet. So like I said, with my water, it's how many different flavors can I come up with today? What can I do this week to make it exciting? My food, it's how can I spice it up? What kind of sauce can I add? What can I do to really liven it up? To me, nutrition should be fun. It shouldn't be something that you're dreading. You should actually want to get creative and get experimental and have a really good time. So again, I'm using sauces as my second nutrition fun fact, we'll call it. So we got hydration and we've got sauces. Do you guys have any favorite like marinades you like to use on your food? Because again, plain chicken and rice, you are gonna get so bored. And you gotta have a favorite marinade out there. Whether it's putting it on your chicken, putting it on your fish. Red meat is okay too. There are just so many ways to really liven up food. Now, I know I've got a lot of you from different parts of the country, different parts of the world. So I know, like for me, depending on where you travel, like when I went to New Orleans, it was spicy. It was fun. It was like the reds and the darks, and it was just a blast. Like I said, for me at home, I'm a huge buffalo sauce fan. I'm trying to think. Let's see. I know kind of like the Midwest, you got like your dry rubs and all that good stuff. There are just so many ways by adding flavors to your food. Brianna says, I use bouillon cubes, chicken and beef for my rice and stuff. Yeah, absolutely. That's an awesome one. I never use those enough. Like I buy them and I put them up in my cabinet and then I kind of forget they're there. But they bring so much added flavor to whatever you're eating. Yeah, I definitely need to find some more recipes to really get experimental with that. But that's a really good one. I like that one. There's just so many ways to really liven up your nutrition plan, your diet plan, your food. Again, if you're bored, you're gonna hit the gym, you're gonna eat your chicken, you're gonna go to work, you're gonna go to yoga, you're gonna come back and eat your chicken. It's just it gets boring. I like fun. I don't know, maybe it's the crazy red hair, and I just have a blast with my food. And that's what gives it's a lot easier to do the cleanses and to do, like I said, the event we're having next week, that Master Your Metabolism. It doesn't have to be boring. It doesn't have to be a chore. You should be happy about it. And this way, when you're eating the good stuff, you're having fun with it, you're feeling better. It's a win-win for your entire body. Between your mind, getting rid of that brain fog, between your belly being full, and you feel good. Okay, so again, we had nailing your nutrition, step 1, hydration. Step 2, sauces and fun. And step 3, my favorite, I hate to meal plan. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be here with you. To me, like it's sitting down, I love to journal about my day. I like to put my mindset out there. I like to write my schedule for the next day. My journal, you know how much I love my journal. My bullet journal, I'm all in love. Meal planning, not so much. I struggle with that. How many of you out there are really, really good at meal planning? If you're just joining me, let me know where you're shouting out from. Let me know if you do that, because again, I am not the best at meal planning. I feel like I'm one of those people that you get up and you really don't know what you want for lunch that day. Like I don't know what I'm gonna want 3 days from now, like when I go to the grocery store. So I tend to buy a variety of stuff. Again, different kinds of chicken, different kinds of fish, whatever it is. Different kinds of veggies, so I always have something I can grab. And then my biggest concept, and this is my step number 3, is going to be, I want to meal plan, but it doesn't cook and buys the groceries. Oh man, I'm jealous. Making lists is huge. That might help you get involved with that. So even if he's doing the shopping, maybe tell him like, hey, you mind picking up these couple of fun colored veggies for me? And it just gives you a little something to work with, because, you know, if I open up the fridge right now and there's just broccoli in there, tonight will be the night I want cauliflower or I want beets or something different. So I try and keep things on hand that, you know, they're not going to go bad very quickly. But this way I can, just in case I change my mind. But so for me, again, meal planning, I struggle with. So what I like to do, and this is why step 3 is important to me, it's that ability to cook once and eat twice. So I'm talking divide and conquer here. Like, I always cook enough, and I live alone. I'm by myself. So cooking for one is, it is a challenge, but for me, it's a benefit because, you know, stuff comes in bulk. So maybe, you know, chicken breasts come a few to a package. You buy, you know, fish by the pound, whatever it is. But I always make enough for me to eat dinner and then have it for lunch the next day. Because I find if I bring my lunch to work, if I'm really good about that, then I'm not giving in to, you know, coworkers going, hey, we're ordering Chinese today. Or, hey, this is happening. Like, you should come out to eat with us. And I'm like, hang on a second. I've been doing really good. You know, I like the way my body feels. You know, I'm setting myself up for success here. I don't really want to get off that bandwagon because then I'm going to eat that and I'll be tired the other half of my day. I want the food that's giving me energy, that's making me feel good, and that's exciting for me to eat, you know? So that is really important. So step 3 for me, I'm going to tell you, is that idea of cook once, eat twice. I call it a slow cooker. My crock pot, I'm going to go crock pot. My crock pot is my best friend. Especially because when I get running around, like, you know, maybe it's work or if it's a weekend and, you know, I want to go to yoga and then I want to, you know, go do some writing, maybe go get coffee with a friend, you know, whatever it is. I like to set that little guy up on the counter in the morning, put everything in there, because then by the time I get home, especially on a Sunday, by the time I get home, it's done, it's cooked, I can eat. I'm eating the right things for my body. I'm eating the right things that are going to put me in a great headspace. And now I've got food for Monday, possibly Tuesday too. But I'm setting myself up so I'm not necessarily having to meal plan. Because again, for me, I never know all the time. It's not always easy. So that's my biggest tip for success is cook once, eat twice. Huge. And again, as a single person, it's a really easy concept. And leftovers hold you accountable. Like I said, they'll keep you out of getting sucked into necessarily needing to, you know, eat out all the time. Or again, if you're going to work the next day, your coworkers are trying to suck you down that rabbit hole. Don't let them do it. Don't do it. Like, hold out. So again, tonight on Nailing Your Nutrition, these are just 3 simple steps, nothing too crazy. And it's going to help set you up. So tonight we've got the nice simple steps, and then starting Saturday, I am excited because while kickoff isn't officially till Monday, on Saturday we're going to start with the first recipe that is going to be amazing going into next week. I've got a bunch planned. So Saturday we're talking bulletproof coffee, which I am more than obsessed with, so I hope you like it as much as I do. It is a really healthy way to drink your coffee. And then next week I've got 5. I want to say 5, right? I have to double check. But I think it's 5 healthy recipes, including one for fudge. So get excited. It's healthy fudge. Don't let it fool you. So we're going to kick into that next week. I am going to share a small grocery list. So if you want to, you know, chat with your husband there, if you don't do the shopping in your home, if you're getting ready to go shopping this weekend, if you want to add a few of these ingredients to your grocery list to kind of help you, if you want to get involved next week, I'm going to try and do some of these recipes live, so bear with me. It's going to be fun. And we're going to help you learn some great, simple recipes to help you work with your metabolism. Because the idea of mastering your metabolism, it is to have healthy, simple steps that you can incorporate into your life, you know, without having to, you know, reinvent the wheel per se. We're giving you simple tools, simple recipes, simple concepts to help change up your diet, to have fun. And that was my goal tonight too, is to give you simple steps that are going to help you have fun. So we talked about hydration and how many different things you can do with water. We talked about finding out how much water you should be drinking. Again, if you're not sure and you're a little confused, definitely let me know. The math is up in the comments. We talked about having fun with your food, not just eating plain chicken and rice. If that's your jam, totally do your thing. For me, I am a happy camper when I can spice it up, dress it up. I don't want to say wet it up, but put that sauce on there. Create something that I want to eat, that I want to crave. And that would be like when people around me, now that I've cooked once and I'm ready to eat twice, maybe I'm heating that up at work and people are like, what do you have? Oh yes, I will suck you into my happy, healthy nutrition world. And again, when you eat right, when you hydrate your body, you are giving it exactly what it needs, okay? Like I said, don't be that guy crawling across the desert that is like water and he's scavenging. Like, no. Nurture yourself. That is the first step to self-care, is listening to your body. Is nurturing yourself, nourishing yourself. Set yourself up. Hydration, and make sure you eat. I used to have a really hard time making sure I took breaks and making sure I was eating right. And like I said, I wasn't a meal planner, so I was kind of on the fly. And when I my old job that I had, I was constantly working on the road. It was like one of those, like, you're eating and living out of your car. It was horrendous, and it wasn't good for me. I felt sick all the time. I was anxious. My skin was not healthy. Everything was just not great. So going into this lifestyle was eye-opening for me. What happens when you take care of yourself? Again, you're eliminating all that brain fog. You're bringing more energy to your body. You're responding better to the world around you. And then even just internally, physically, whether your goal is weight loss, weight management, maybe you want to bulk up, whatever you want your body to feel, it needs to feel good for you. You are living in your skin. You are living inside of your body. Not me, not your husband, not your sister, not the guy next door. It is your body. So just taking on simple tools to help you really embrace the skin that you have. That's what we're trying to do. So again, tonight, just 3 simple hacks that you can throw into your routine. Like I said, we're not changing too much, but I'm just encouraging you to really hydrate. Again, eat more plants, bring your colors out, add a little fun to your food. And then, cook once, eat twice. Get into that habit, because again, if you're not a big meal planner like I am, at least you're consistent. You're creating healthy meals for your week. Again, Crock-Pot, on a side note, my best friend. Next to my water bottle, of course. So that is what I have for you tonight. Do you guys have any questions, even if it's not related to anything we talked about? Again, on Saturday, we are kicking off our first recipe, a prequel, if you will, to that Master Your Metabolism week. We're going to talk about bulletproof coffee, what it is, how it works, and I'm going to attempt to make it live. So again, bear with me, have some fun. I will put that recipe up here so that you can see it. So if you want to get the ingredients and you want to start kicking that off with me. And then next week, like I said, we got some fun, healthy recipes. I'm going to talk more about the different supplements I take, the vitamins I take, and different ways that I help enhance my body in order to keep myself at the metabolism I want to be at. So I stay in that zone where I want my body to be. And this way, maybe to help guide you to finding that comfort in your own skin. And again, if you want to get involved, there is still time to get supplies. If you're interested in that, don't have to. I will give you your grocery list. I know I had posted a few weeks ago about, what different like oils and supplements we were going to use. So if you have any questions on any of that, please let me know. If you're watching the replay and anything comes up, just tag me in the comments and I will definitely get back to you very quickly. And if you're really into this and you really like it and you're looking for more ways to get personalized, to get specific, to really focus on you, so rather than the generalized, simple like hacks I gave you tonight, you want to focus more on your space, yourself, definitely let me know. You can email me, you can message me, or if you like, I do have a few more spots for that 30-minute Vibrant and Clarity call. So I'm going to throw that up here too. So if you'd like to go ahead and book that, we would create a personalized plan for you. So I talk a little bit more about how the different supplements work, the vitamins work, different little nutrition hacks that are specific to you. Because maybe you have different eating choices or conditions or something going on. So whatever you've got, we can help. So go ahead and give me a shout if that's something that interests you as well. All right. So again, join me Saturday morning at 9 a.m. We are talking Bulletproof Coffee, what it does, the benefits, and we are going to make it live. So I will post that recipe for you. Again, that's the prequel to mastering your metabolism. So get ready to kick off, get ready to rock, and I will see you all Saturday morning. All right. So have a great night, everybody, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.